a game.
Hello, mic check. Hello, mic check. There we go. There we go. We're good now. We're good. There we go. Nah, you're good. You're good. All right. That I just forgot to put myself on stage. All right. Let's get busy here. Let's try this again. Let's go share screen. Let's turn that on. Let's okay. Hold on. There we go. Now let's try this again. There we go. All right.
It's a game.
Game. All right. We got it. We got it all situated here. Ready to play now. All right. All right. We're going to play Titans. We're going to play Classic. All right.
Oh.
I don't talk to her.
Yo, man, bro. Give me that.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan.
You got Madden?
Coming up, a contest
Yeah,
that
look at
looks
my shit,
real
bro.
good on paper
Yeah, man, hold
between the Tennessee Titans and the Detroit Lions.
Huh? 26, nigga.
Jody
Like,
Sly's going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Jacob Sailors now to return it. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
What a return to get this game started. What a beginning. But where is the coverage team? And now you got to wonder, how's this going to change the way
I
you script this opening drive?
I paid the $60. I'm never a bummer, actually.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
But next year I'm getting NCAA.
Play action here with Goff. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rim.
Because Amon-Ra St. Brown is not like that.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. It'd be a tough save for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Off play action. Goff. Taking a chance to the end zone. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
I want to see that. Let's get a replay on that. Yo, wait, I don't get a replay on my touchdown?
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Like, you weird, bro. So it's like you can ask my mom.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Chimere DK on the return.
Like, you're really like top
This
5.
drive will start inside the 25.
Let us cool. Okay. You're fat there.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Titans have the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Now looking to throw with Ward. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come up big on third down there with the set.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. On fourth down, Ward has him on the quick hitter. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. So they're headed off after they turned it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Running down the left side. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pull that in front for their 13-2. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And he's got it. Great call there on the two-point attempt, and that puts him up 15s in. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, first and 10. We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Yo, I'm busting ass right now, but I gotta go, man. I'm out of here.
They give on second to Pollard. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet.
Yeah, I love that one. That was good. I enjoy that. Okay, now let's get this party started on a brand new day. Wally's kicking your butt all over the place.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Oakes, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own.
We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And a pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now here's 2nd and goal. Dobbins. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Throwing here on 3rd, and that's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Now the first carry for King Henderson. And a hard yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A design run here with Jackson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. It is 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Inside the 10. And what an anchor after the catch. He goes all the way. 87 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
Tomorrow, there will be mostly sunny
Broncos in
weather.
possession of the
High
football
at
to begin the
76
second
degrees
quarter.
Fahrenheit
We're looking
and
at
a low
a
of 51
second
degrees.
down and 9 to go. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Now, maybe they go on the street now.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Denver first down. A run with Dobbins. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Dobbins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. Play action now. It's Nix. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
The 17-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Oh, with the high school second too. This is crazy. No, Kel, you always do this, yo.
Second down. Nix. He's got it at the 7. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. This one fielded at the 15. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
12 yards to go.
Throwing Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Fourth down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to have the Ravens first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long. Now Jackson, this a design run. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
And some space opens as he's brought down, following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
From 31. Here is second down and 3. Now the first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He will get into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out, and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field, and then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
On is Luke to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens move out on top, 14-0.
Broncos nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we can see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Bro, if he could talk, he'd say he's sorry.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Dobbins going to get it now as we start the 4th. Not much happening there, just a short game. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 9. That one incomplete. Good job. Pittsburgh there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd down is a run by Harvey. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
He'll step up and run this. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Jackson with he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and now it's 4th down. A design run here with Jackson, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You know, Mike, look, there is no more dynamic quarterback with the ball in his hands than Lamar Jackson, especially on 4th down. So for this defense to be able to come up with that stop, that is a fantastic job.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
15 yards.
A 1st down throw for Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past.
Oh, you ready to quit? Hey, bro, don't quit, bro.
Hey, hey, hey. All right, guys. I suck at this. I suck tonight. I'm still getting back in the groove of playing here. I mean, I'm not Johnny gets rich here, you know.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And here we go at Mile High. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. They cobbled together a yard there. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Broncos first down.
Throwing on first down, Nix. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Jahan Campbell, yet another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down run by Dobbins. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for our Broncos.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Into a crowd and intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
At the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that one. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That's count. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down,
Good,
Eagles.
good, good. Miami.
First down throwing for Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over first.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. And goes to the hurry up here. Here's Nix to throw. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Has him on the quick hitter. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
Brings up 3rd down.
So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll start out with third and maybe a couple inches at most. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's
They're going to try to throw for it. He finds Ingram looking downfield here. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. And forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A give right side to Dobbins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
Throwing here, Nix. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
complete to Evan Ingram. It's a gain of 4.
On third down, here's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get the game's first points here in the second.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The Broncos will line
Nick's
up.
going to try and throw for it. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0.
Makes the score. Broncos 8, Eagles nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Now he takes it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one's snagged by Dallas Goedert. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Short pickup on the play to about the 40. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The lateral goes haywire. It's out. But it looked like an eagle flew in and was first to the football, irritating possession. And he fakes the spike. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Second down.
Hey, let's go. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Hurts now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Now Hurts on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Flushed out of the pocket. Heave toward the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nick now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Nix. Nice gain left side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Nix with it on 1st. Eagles got another one. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
A 48-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. Good rip there. Looks like about 6. Brandon Jones up for the stop. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Buying some time left. He takes it himself. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. New set of downs for him. That starts at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked up, Brandon Jones. And the Broncos will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Broncos.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this takes them down to the 10. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Nix. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Hurts setting up to throw. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Chased out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
On 4th down, Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Going with Dobbins here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To throw. Here's Nix. He's got to him yet again. That is cut. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now give left side. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. The kick by Lutz is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Shipley now to return. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. That throw behind his intended target.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos take possession at the 25-yard line.
I got my mojo back. Yes, sir. Finally got a win. Yes, sir. Doesn't look like the coach is getting fired now. So I'm technically 2-1 because I had one guy quit. So here we go. Woo! All right.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go in Western New York. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 32-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. First and 10 at the 47. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On play action, Allen forced out wide. Now he'll run. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Look out!
Play action. Here's Allen. He keeps it himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
On the return, here's Mims. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the Bills' 44-yard line.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's Jake Hayes. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good for Broncos.
Dix, now to throw it here on first down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Allen going to throw on first and 10. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
The ball comes out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do. It always feels like it's a safe play. Just have the quarterback keep it, get that first down, try to extend it. But here, it's not free, and the defense will take over.
Yeah, the priorities of a quarterback sneak, Mike, are A, get the first down, B, protect yourself, but C, protect the ball. And he was not able to do the third part of that act, and he's going to cough it up now and give the ball right back to this defense. The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring them down, keep it to no gain.
A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. They'll come up here, first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
So we'll get a second and goal when we return. 6-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Donovan. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and goal. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. He gets free inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Bills. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's going to have the Broncos' 1st down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. Throwing is Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. He'll take this down inside the 30. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. A run with Dobbins. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
1st down and more inside the 15. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Moving to his right. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Josh Allen on the bootleg. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And it will finally get him down and gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And let's give him about 4 on that one. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop. Now it's Dobbins, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Ingram able to get open, makes the catch. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Broncos. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Allen. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. To the air on second down. Here's Allen. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Allen on third down. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. The throw on the run is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it.
A 3-yard loss brings up 2nd and 13 at the 43-yard
So,
line.
3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's Palmer, the man in motion. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll try to run for it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
This is the point in the game, Mike. We're on third down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here is Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Operating out of his gun, here comes Allen. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he couldn't draw it in. It's off the right, upright. No good. And this lead will stay right where it is. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
Second down. Nix.
37-yard line.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
It was covered by Terrell Bernard.
To throw is Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Nix gonna throw for it. That's taken in, and he's gonna get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
It's a gain of 6. And the Broncos first down.
From the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throw it. Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here we go. This is fourth down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his man, Troutman. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10.
A first down throw for Nix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
And it's third down.
Nix from the gun on third down. He connects with Mims. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
This is first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Rolling right. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. Oh, big hole left side.
Yes, sir. Got it back. I don't know how in the world. Jeez. Another. Ooh, gee, but he wins. I am on a roll now. Can't get a little all right, so let's double check and see where my standing is. Oh, I'm back. Yes, I am back. I'll take 500 out of whatever. Woo! Yes, sir. Wally is on a roll now. That was a lucky comeback.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from Lumen Field. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here goes, side. Hey, side.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First and 10 from the 43. Darnold now to throw. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, side.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Finds Kupp once more. And they bring him down around the 34.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Second and 6 coming up here. Walker running to the right. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 7 yards on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Play fake. Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Nix. His first throw is an interception. Ernest Jones with the pick. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 26-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Nix. He throws a bullet to the center. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Nick Emanwari. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
I know you feel the same questions I do for people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the one thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 21-zip already. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing here, Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. All set to go now from the 35. They'll run here on 1st down. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Offense in a hurry up here. Now Nix. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. Looking quickly here. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again. Well, Dobbins loses it. And the Seahawks pick it up. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. That's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone in the roster.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Going on 1st. Here's Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball. And over time, he's going to make you pay.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Barner with the grab. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Walker on 1st down. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
1st and 10. Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing here, Darnold. This one's caught. It's Shaheed near the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
To throw, here's Darnold. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. And again, it's Darnold. As the open man downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get more points to end a lopsided first half. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
One after, up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! Rick Woolen with the INT. And they're gonna score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, oh, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Myers to add the PAT. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And dose of the hurry-up here. Back to Dobbins on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. To throw, here's Nix. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. That's cut beyond the marker. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space. He sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
One after try is good by lots. And the Broncos cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Red 80. We're going to set. Set.
Now Donald off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were and the QB.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board. It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from Lumen Field. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
You got time. Cheaters never win. Cheaters.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate. And I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes.
His first throw is an interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offensive line fast.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
So the offense out there, the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here. It's going to try and throw for it. It's cut for 2, and it's going to be an 8-0 lead.
It makes the score Broncos 8, Seahawks nothing.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball. They know how to finish.
1st down now, ball at the 33. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play fake, Darnold. That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he takes it in, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks could have gone for 2 in the time, but they choose to trail by 1. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Mix off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that set.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 8-7 the score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Here goes.
They give up the gut to Walker. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Oh, about 19 yards on 4th down, partner, and the call to go for it pays off.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Now Walker is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Short pass brought in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. There's a screen out for Walker. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner. toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here's Darnold to throw. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they would tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Nix with it on 1st. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds Ingram looking downfield here. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for Broncos 1st down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that drives them in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd. Nix from the gun. That one finds his man, Ingram. And the stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. On 1st down, it's Nix. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Ernest Jones with the pick.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st down.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You know I love the language of football, just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, That's called cross country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that means 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 7 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Firing one deep for the end zone. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Donald. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Darnold. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. And air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. He'll throw it. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are finally stuck on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the field. Run it.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Shaheed now to return. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Still has some space up near midfield. Space left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10, Darnold. He's got it at the 6. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 19.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. He puts together a gain of 2, and we are at the end of our 3rd quarter. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. They're lining up on the doorstep, 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Here's another for him. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got...
And he gets in, touchdown! The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. So Darnold in the offense getting 6. 2-point attempt upcoming. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points. All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call, throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Harvey now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Caden. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. And as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in a hurry up here. Here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. It's inside the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Bronc, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks don't want to see this one go to overtime. First call here coming from the shotgun. Darnold now to throw. Short pass brought And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. On the carry, it's Walker. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
That one hits the ground incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Setting up to pass. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here's Walker running right. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. On third down, Walker. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up fourth down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. Looking to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Here he is to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's another Seahawks first down.
You look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Keep going. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Back to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again.
By Alex Singleton. The tackle made back at his own 49.
Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Oh, not what they needed to see as the opening kick of overtime is out of bounds. This first drive, going to start with some outstanding field position. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Throwing here, Darnold. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Walker on first down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Darnold. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Darnold off the play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On second and 10 now. Darnold. It's caught. Garner. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Walker running to the right. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's Darnold to throw. Brought in. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks claim a 6-point lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, you'll look for them.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. This is Ingram looking left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Next with it on first. That's incomplete left side.
You certainly got to pick your shots. Wouldn't it be aggressive defensively, Kate, when you get here to overtime? You send a blitz, it better get home. It better have an effect, and that time it did, forcing the incompletion.
Mix again on second and 10. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cut near the goal line. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos tie this game up. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Seattle.
Freak yeah. Heck yeah. That one was tough. After he was going to try to beat me last time I let him win. Or he beat me, so. Heck yeah. Made that an even game. Oh yeah, that was amazing. 4-8. I'm not perfect, but, you know. So, all right, guys. It is almost bedtime, I think. So we are going to get ready to head out of here. There might be a short up here in a minute of that amazing last drive of that game. That was awesome. That was just plain freaking luck. Oh my gosh, that was luck. That was so lucky. That was very lucky. All right. So that was just freaking amazing, everybody. This was just crazy. That was. All right. Probably one more game for the night. Let's do the Titans play against the Wind. All right. Here we go, guys. All right, here we go.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Carolina Panthers. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. It takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drill 52. Here we go. Ready. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing, Young. Now he's going to step up and run. The 20. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
Watch out now.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Let's go now. Shovel, 38. Hut, hut.
Second and 2. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Ready?
Young takes it on the sneak. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. The sneak gets him a couple, but he's still inches short for fourth down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Young takes it on the sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Panthers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Ryan Fitzgerald now to have the extra point. And this is off the left upright, but he banks it through. How about that one? Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. Looking to put a drive together. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And just shy of midfield, here's second and 6. Here's Ward. Cockwell holds it in left side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Ball at the 33, second and 9. Now Ward. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. To throw is Ward. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Throwing now, Ward. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Come on.
Throwing is Ward. Over the middle, he has a Okonkwo. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Oh, design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that was going to blow up in their faces. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready. 10 black. Cut.
A running play. It's Dowdle. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Carolina. Rico Dowdle. 73 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Titans nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's taken down inside the 30. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air again, Ward. And a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Hand off to Spears. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field, sees that the ball is moved to the middle, and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Here we go.
Going for it, here's Ward. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They run here with Dowdle. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 37-yard line. 109 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Yes. Set.
To throw, Young. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Coker, 37 yards. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. To throw, here's Ward. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that actually starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Ward from the gun on third down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Chris Barnes. And he will return this one.
All right, everybody. Thanks for but I'll see you all later. Everybody, thanks for coming by. Too sweet. Adios.